I don't often get predictions right, but I was spot on with Elon Musk.
The New England take.
So it was last March. I was on WDEV with my friend Ross Connolly, Vermont Viewpoint, calling in, and I predicted in March that Musk will not survive June.
Once again, it's the same thing I was saying a few weeks ago with DOGE. It's this chaos principle is key right now. I think they can only do this for so long. I was saying, I don't think Elon's going to be able to make it past June. And I don't think a lot of this chaos should really proceed past June, July, somewhere in that ballpark, because you're going to begin to affect the midterms.
And oh boy, was I right on the head with that. I was a little off, in all fairness. I thought it would have something to do more politically with the midterms and things of that nature, as well as some of the kind of the HR nightmare that is the federal government is definitely part of it too. But no, it was definitely a total burn down. Donald J. Trump v. Elon Musk. The children are not behaving themselves. This is a kind of a side tangent. I was texting Dexter Tarbox, contributor here for New England Take, and he said, "What is about Elon Musk that's so off-putting?" And I told him Trump is basically a spoiled toddler, and Elon Musk is a smug teenager. You can kind of find cute things and funny things when it comes to the annoying little toddlers. Like, oh, you give him a little pat on the head. Oh, that's funny. Good job. And you giggle and you push him along to go do whatever nonsense he's going to do. Elon Musk just tends to burn every bridge around him. And on his way out the door here, he's literally tweeted, time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. That's not the reality of the Epstein files, and we're not going to dive into necessarily whether or not he killed himself. Of course he did, but this is just teenage, oh, I'm going to throw things in your face nonsense, and it was just inevitable. I knew this was going to happen. Anyone that wants to call out right-wingers like myself that specifically voted for the Trump mindset of let's tear apart the federal administrative state, I knew this wasn't going to end well. I don't think I ever said this was going to end well. I've been saying this whole time this was going to be a chaotic disaster, and we got to make the best of it by enjoying the soap opera that is now X and everyone having a meltdown over it. The Democrats even got in it saying, hey, we got to get rid of the big beautiful bill and a bunch of other things because Musk is against the big budget bill that they're trying to push through right now. And that was one of the big things that really separated the Trump and Musk in this. And that, once again, I'm not surprised at all. Musk is a very big business libertarian dude. He wants no government spending, and that's not how politics works. I mean, once again, going back to the fact that I said, hey, I voted for this nonsense of Musk going in there and flipping the table of the federal administrative state and all that. Yeah, but you have to be pragmatic when it comes to it. I'm not saying this big beautiful bill is beautiful in any way whatsoever. I have very much many problems with it. But to go into it expecting that he's going to magically change it by being there and acting like a maniac, allegedly taking ketamine while he was there, obviously this is not going to go anywhere in the long term. That's going to be for the best. But we're hoping it's kind of opening the eyes of the general public and kind of revealing things, because DOGE was able to really get into the weeds when it comes to a lot of agencies, and he definitely did. Whether it was successful or not is definitely something else to discuss, and I'll probably get into that soon, likely with Dexter, but it's just crazy. And once again, here without Musk tweeting, without me, Trump would have lost the election, Dems would control the House, and Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. Like, he wants everyone to kiss his ass. We can't pretend Elon Musk is not a narcissist. He's just as much a narcissist as any of these other idiots over there. I generally speaking, as a person, person, Musk is terrible. I don't like Elon Musk. He's not a good person. But you got to really understand the power he has over our economy when it comes to space travel, when it comes to electric car manufacturing, and all the changes he's made with that over the last 20 years are fantastic. It's amazing all the things he's done. But as a person, he's terrible. He's a terrible human being. There's no way around it. And I do definitely want to give a thanks to Not Today Basil Sharon over on X for pointing out you called this happening a long time ago. As I called you and actually made an accurate prediction. I'm not known for making accurate predictions whatsoever. I'm terrible at it. If you think I'm gonna call whoever is gonna win this or that, no. I hope to get the big picture of things that's going on, trends. Look at and analyzing what's going on in politics and things like that. I'm not your big picture Nate Silver predictor by any stretch of the imaginations. I'm not a data guy. I'm a rhetoric guy. And as always, Bridget Fedesi put it best, as she always does. Definitely follow Dumpster Fire. If you don't watch that show, it's fantastic on YouTube. What could possibly go wrong if you're the richest man on earth with zero impulse control? Yeah, that was back in February she wrote that, and she retweeted it. This was going to happen. I'm not happy it necessarily went down this way, but I don't take politics that seriously. I never have. I've never understood, especially you see it a lot with the MAGA movement. You see it a lot with leftists. They definitely full bore take politics as real life and serious. It is sausage making. DC is a disgusting hive of villainy, and if you think otherwise of what's going on down there, and you think, oh, your guy is the one good one, you don't make it to DC without some very serious personality issues. I'm very grateful for Massey and Rand. I think they do fantastic work down there. They're not pragmatists. They're the activists there that are in office, and they're very useful for the liberty movement. I'm unbelievably grateful for what they are and what they represent and everything they do, but they're not the people I expect to get anything done. Unfortunately, it sucks, but they do help push the needle in the right direction. I'm very grateful for that, and everything you do. I will never talk smack about those guys when it comes to being true believers in the movement, but unfortunately they're not the pragmatists you need to get the sausage made. That's where Johnson does a pretty good job, honestly. That's the reason why Mitch McConnell was able to play along for so long. Your Elon Musk going in there is going to be fantastic for raising red flags and doing all sorts of stuff, but honestly, there were serious failures with DOGE. They did not actually do anything that really uncovered much when it comes to fraud. I mean, mismanagement of money for sure. He didn't leave there with any solutions on fixing anything. We still have all the same issues. That retirement system is still on the side of a mountain. Look that nonsense up if you haven't. DC has some serious issues that, I mean, we can hope these 4 years here with Trump maybe open a lot of people's eyes, and we can hope for a pragmatic J.D. Vance or someone of that ilk jumping in next. Hopefully the Republicans don't go too scorched earth over the next couple of years and screw up the midterms too terribly, because, I mean, this could be the start of something solid, something that Trump started in the first 2 years of being in office before the pandemic took over. I am hopeful for the future. I'm the eternal optimist when it comes to things won't get too bad and things might get better. A lot of people on both sides of the aisle are like, things are just terrible and the world's on fire, and I don't believe that. I think we'll make it through this. Let's enjoy a good old laugh at our favorite billionaire weirdo autist, and hope that maybe he at least opened enough eyes to see what's going on that maybe we can start having some fixes in the future. All right, NewEnglandTake.com. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Check out our episodes on every podcast platform, as well as big thank you to the Granite Grok for posting our episodes every Saturday. I actually had their editor, Steve McDonald, on the show last week. Great conversation on Southern Poverty Law Center nonsense and why you shouldn't take them seriously, but definitely follow the Grok. They put out a lot of cool stuff, and we'll talk to you soon.